Okay, well, happy Thursday. And we'll start on our back. So you can take a moment and invite a full body stretch, reaching the arms overhead. You can take a deep breath to help awaken your body. And then releasing your arms down at your sides. Lift the shoulders, send them down. Lift the hips to release. You can gently turn the head to one side. Take a breath into your neck. And then over to the other side, breathing into the other side of your neck. You can also feel free to open your arms out to the side and then do that neck stretch again. So simply turning the head side to side. And if your head and neck need this morning, you can continue that, or you can simply be in stillness for a little bit as we set up the foundation of practice. And so starting with a body scan, you can scan for your general energy levels. And also scan from head to toe, noticing any areas you might be unconsciously clenching, or any areas that feel tight. And then layer that with awareness of your breath. If it helps, you can place a hand on the belly, a hand on the heart, and start to feel the movement of your breath. And you can also take a moment and see if there's any intention you'd like to set. And sometimes that can start off by asking a question in your mind. So if there's anything that's been up for you, you can just sort of lay that question out. And then you can leave the question or turn it into an intention. Sometimes it's an intention for clarity. And so if there is anything that came up, you can breathe that in. And then as you work with your breath, you can move into the deeper balanced breath cycle where you consciously invite the inhale to be as long as your exhale. And if structure helps, you can think about taking 4 counts to inhale and 4 counts to exhale. Inhale to fill, exhale to empty. Inhale to draw in, exhale to let go. And so continuing this breath, we'll take 7 more breaths here. Feel free to stay here longer. If you're ready to integrate the next pose, you can open the eyes, take a stretch again, arms reach overhead. And then hug both knees in. You can start by gently rolling side to side to loosen up through the shoulders, your mid-back, and your lower back and hips. And then stretch out the left leg. So now you're only hugging in the right knee for when you're moving out. Bring the right knee over to the right, up onto the right hip. Then you can squeeze right knee to right shoulder. Bring the shoulders down. Let's take 5 breaths. And release the right leg. Hug the left knee in, over to the left. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. 5 deep breaths. And release your left leg. Hug both knees in again. And this time you can roll up and down 4 or 5 times. And when you're ready, you can use that momentum to bring you up to the seat. And once you're seated, you can lift and lengthen the spine. You can roll the shoulders out a couple of times. And then shoulders down the back. Hands can stay on the knees or off to the side for our neck, left ear, left shoulder. Feel free to integrate anything else, hands on head, and right ear, right shoulder. So you can maintain this, or if you prefer, when you come up to center, tuck the chin in, and you can take gentle neck circles. And then also shifting directions if you are doing circles. So take your time, no rush. When you're ready, you can come back to neutral. All right, and then stretch out the right leg. Let's take our right arm on the inside, raise the left arm, and reach over to your toes. You can open up through the left shoulder, the left ribs. And then come up through center. Okay, and then we're just going to take a pause here. You can bring the arms out to the side, and you're going to twist to your right, and I'm not mirroring you. The right arm behind you, left palm outside of left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale for the twist. And as you unwind the twist, you can bring the arms back up, and then you can twist to the other side. And then come back up. Yeah, and then you can just roll the shoulders out, and then we'll switch sides with the legs. So the right foot draws in, left arm is down. Inhale, and exhale towards the toes. You can open the right shoulder and ribs. And then mindfully, come on up. You can bring the arms up to the sides. We'll twist to the left first this time. So left arm behind you, right hand outside of the leg. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist and bring. You can unwind gently, arms up, and then twist to the other side. And then you can release that. You can roll shoulders out. You can stretch out the legs. You can give everything a little shake. Shake it all up. And then you can set your legs to one side or come to hands and knees. We'll do some spinal balancing. So first, shoulders over wrists, hips above knees. Reach the right arm forward and left leg back. Maintain steadiness in the breath. Take one more breath. And then release. You can take a moment, shift the hips side to side. Roll the shoulders down the back. And then left arm forward, right leg back. And gently release. Take a moment and shift the hips again. Roll the shoulders down. And then one more time. Right arm forward, left leg back. But this time you can bend that leg, the left leg, and reach back for the ankle. Then you can stretch the toes up to the ceiling, lifting the chest a little, slight arching back. And then when you release, take a moment to stretch front and back. And then let it all go. You can take a moment, shift the hips. And then left arm forward, right leg back if you choose. Bend the right leg, reach back for the ankle, toes to the sky, heart open, still breathing. And gently take a moment to stretch front and back. You can release, take a moment to shift the hips, and then release to child's pose. Hips to heels, chest on between the thighs, breathing deep into your lower back. So option one, stay here a little longer. Option two, you can stretch up into downward facing dog, lifting gently. You can keep the knees a little bent, spreading the fingers really wide. And as you play with the pose, you can walk the feet out, the heels out. And for the shoulders, you can bring chest towards the thighs. So we'll take 7 more breaths. And then look between your two hands as you mindfully bring the feet up for standing forward fold. And you can take a moment to discover the perfect foot placement for you. So that might be hip width, but if the lower back wants more room, you can open the feet a little wider. You can take a moment to lift your toes and root down. Really focusing on your legs and lower back. And as you breathe, you can do another body scan. Just notice, are you clenching anywhere? Like eyes, or jaw, neck, or shoulders? Is there any way to find a deeper release? So take a moment, make sure that you're grounded, and then extra slow, you can walk the hands up the legs for support, making your way towards mountain. There's no rush. Yeah, so once you're upright, feel free to even stretch and reach. You can even come up on the tippy toes if you want, or take a little back bend. And then as you find mountain, straightening through the spine, let the arms come down, palms open, heart open, chin parallel to the ground, softening the gaze, and staying present with your experience. Take another breath. And we'll take some flow. So let's inhale both arms up. Exhale from the hips, creating length, and then stretch as you pull. Inhale, halfway lift, more length. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank for a little strength. Use an exhale to lower down to the earth. Relax the toes and shoulders. Inhale, cobra. So you might make the chest a bit, you might want to lift a lot. Use an exhale to release. Curl the toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Look between the hands as you step your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms reach. Exhale, mountain. Take a moment to rise. Let's inhale the arms. Exhale from your hips. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale to earth. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale to release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Look between the hands. You can walk or jump. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Inhale rise. Exhale mountain. Take a moment. Inhale the arms. Exhale from the hips. Inhale halfway lift. Exhale plank. Take an inhale. Exhale push up. Inhale your back bend. Exhale to down. Look between the hands, walk or jump. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Inhale rise. Exhale down. So inhale the arms and exhale, have a seat into the chair. So just working gently, lifting the heart. And then inhale straight up, exhale the left arm, make very good, strong for a side stretch. Inhale, reach up, exhale into your left as you breathe into the right side. Inhaling the left arm and exhale the right arm, making the left foot strong. Inhale, space. Exhale to left arm. And inhale the right arm. Let's exhale back into the chair. And this time take the arms behind you for a little squeeze. Lift the heart a bit. And then gently fold, relax the head. And then open your feet matward distance apart, turning the feet outwards, because we're going to lower into a squat. If the knees let you lower the hips, your arms might maintain that position. I didn't make total sense. And then the inner elbows, the inner knees. Perfect. And then see if you can lift the heart a bit to create some space in the upper body.
You said the feet should be out for this one?
Yeah, they actually, yeah. I don't know if it's humanly possible. Whose hips would be big enough? Yeah. No, now would probably hurt the knees for most people. And then even here, it's can be extremely challenging. So if it hurts, you can sit down and take butterfly instead. Otherwise, be extra gentle because we're going to press ourselves up. So you have to pay attention to your knees, only if the knees let you. Come on up. And then you can release. You can kind of shake everything and bring yourself back to the top of your back. And then let's inhale the arms again. Exhale from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to down dog and raise the right leg up. So feel free to give the leg a shake. You can even open the hip a little, look under the right arm as the hip lets you. And then bring that right foot to where the right hand is and turn the back foot flat as we prepare for warrior one. So when you come up, yeah, you can have hands on the hips. And then you'll want the hips to be closed, so that it's facing the ocean, the hips shine forward and down. And then reach and relax the shoulders at the same time. from here, straighten the front leg. And for the arms, there's a few options. You can hold opposite elbows, you can bring your knuckles together behind the back, or even bring the palms together for a reverse prayer. So we're just opening up the shoulders. And then check in with the legs, especially if you know your hamstrings are tight, you might want to shorten the gap. But otherwise, lift the heart, take an inhale, exhale from the hips slowly. So attention should now be on the right knee, the right hamstring. Go as deep as you need to get a good leg stretch and relax the head. And then slowly bring yourself up. You can release the arms are gonna shake. Okay, so now keep the right foot strong. And you're gonna take that left foot and we're gonna come into trees. So you can have foot at the ankle, or you can lift it to the inner thigh. You can go up to a wall. And you can grow your tree any way you want. So you can make your branches where you want them to be. And very gently releasing the trees, returning to the balance of the mountain, and feel free to shake it all out. And take a moment to ground the mountain. Let's inhale the arms, exhale from the hips to fold. Inhale halfway, exhale, step back to down dog and raise your left leg. And so you might just want it lifted, you might want to open the hip a bit. Then you'll lunge left foot to left hand, grounding the back foot in preparation for warrior one. With the hips closed, facing forward, arms reach, shoulders relax. And always return to the breath. From here, straighten the front leg. For the arms, could be elbows, knuckles, reverse prayer, anything to help open up your shoulders. And then inhale, lift your heart. Exhale from the hips. And paying attention to the left leg. Mindfully come up. Release the arms. Take a moment for the weight into the front left leg. Then you'll bring that right foot forward towards tree. So it might be foot at ankle or to the inner thigh. And then arms can be as you choose. Stay with the breath. a moment, you can shake it up. And then inhale the arms, exhale from the hips to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back to plank this time. Roll over down onto our stomachs. And we'll create traction for the spine by reaching the arms forward. Fingers away from toes. Up here to in. You can open your wings, lift your heart, fly in the airplane. So when you feel complete, you can exhale to release the pose, and you can rest down onto your arms for a couple breaths. And then invite the arms alongside the ribs, roll the shoulders together, you can lift heart, arms, and mouth. And so here too, when you're ready, gently release and take a couple breaths and rest on the arms. And then arms alongside ribs, lift the heart, the arms, but this time you can bend the knees, reach back to the ankles. You might want to focus more on the quads and just sort of stay low, or you can lift the chest and focus more on the back again. So take your time. You might want to stay a little bit focusing on back, a little bit focusing on legs. When you feel complete, you can release. You can let yourself rest for a little bit. Take a few breaths. And then placing hands under shoulders, you can press up for extended puppy. So first, you want to have hips above the knees, arms reach forward. You can even tilt the hips a little more up, and then release the head into the mat. You can stay with the extended puppy or release to child's pose for a few more breaths. And then reach the arms forward, come back to down dog. Raise the right leg up in the air, and then bring the right knee to the right elbow. Raise your right leg up, bring the knee to your left elbow. Raise the leg, draw the knee to center your heart. Inhale, lift, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale your heart. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, center. And then take a moment to inhale, lift, and then we'll exhale into the pigeon. Stretch the left leg back. Take a moment to lift the heart, creating length in the spine. And then when you choose to come forward, also think about stretching out of the lower back so you can reach through the arms, creating space in the lower back and hips. Take another breath. And then you can lift your head and you can stretch the right leg back, either from neutral or from down dog. And then for the left side, raise your left leg and bring the left knee to the left elbow. Raising the leg, bring the knee to the right elbow. Raising hand, exhale to center line. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, exhale heart. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, exhale to center. And take a moment to inhale, and we'll exhale to pigeon. Releasing gently, take your time, stretching the right leg back. You can take a moment to lift, create space through the hips and lower back. And then being mindful as you come forward, create even more space. And then bringing yourself back to your breath. Maybe back to your intention. And taking one more breath. And then you can gently release. You can stretch it out and down dog. So if you'd like to take a flow, shift your hips to plank. Exhale through push-up. Inhale, back bend. You can exhale to down dog. Feel free to do that again. Otherwise, down dog or child's pose. Take about 10 breaths. And then you can gently curl up. All right, so if your thighs like this, stay here. Otherwise, you can come to any seat. Okay. Sitting up tall, relax the shoulders. You can draw the chin in. We'll take 5 breaths. And then you can release, and you can come to wide-legged fold. And you can face either way, this way to the mirrors. You can even start with the arms behind you. And then if the body's saying more, please, you can put the hands forward. Use the breath to help you. Inhale for lift, and exhale to walk it out. Use inhales to create space. Exhales to release what you're holding. You can stay as you are or walk the hands over to the right. You can have hands on either side of the leg. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. You can walk the hands over to the left, arms on either side. Inhale, space. Exhale to let go. And when you're ready, you can come back to center for a couple moments. Really breathe deep into your mid-back. Exhale, clearing anything that's there. And then you can slowly come back up. Slowly draw the legs back towards each other. You can face the front of the mat. Maybe give everything a little shake. And then we'll make our descent. Bend the knees. Slowly lower. You can have the knees in. You can gently roll side to side. So as usual, you're free to do anything you like. If you're with me, we'll take bridge. So knees bent, feet flat, lifting the hips, lifting the lower back and mid back. So you might just want to have arms at your sides. You could interlace the hands behind the back to help bring the shoulders down. Continue to invite a lift. You can feel the knees reach forward away from the hips. Hug the knees towards each other to activate the inner thighs, as long as your thighs and knees agree. We'll take about 5 more breaths. And very slowly lower down, root down, and just allow the lower back to root down. You can use your mind to help press the lower back into your mat a bit more. So you can shift the hips side to side. And then you can have the knees in, gently roll side to side. And then hugging the knees in, send your knees to the left. Open your right arm to the right for a gentle spinal release. And inhale as you hug the knees in. Exhale, knees to the right, opening through your left arm. And inhale, hug your knees in. Take a moment to squeeze everything. With a big exhale, you can let it all go as you ease into Shavasana, the final letting go. So give yourself a little time, easing into the pose, releasing shoulders and hips, allowing your body to be ready. give yourself time. When you're ready, return to your breath. Gentle movement to your hands and your feet. As you reawaken, you can take a full body stretch. You can stay on your back a little longer or slowly bring yourself up to a seat. You can invite your gaze to your heart, breathing through your heart. And inviting hands to heart. Namaste. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Awesome class, as usual.
Thanks.
I could just lay down the whole time.
Yeah.